Narfi,
Yes.
you ready?
For what?
The British are coming.
They're coming while you're helping the British India Company?
Yes.
That's gonna be weird.
I
Let me
cannot.
mobilize
I
my
see.
armies.
Take treaty port.
Do you have an interest in China still? I mean, it don't matter now because I don't see you in here.
Do you guys have an alliance?
No, but if he has an interest, he should still be able to see into the conflict.
I'm looking at it right now. It says you have to have an interest in South China specifically.
South China.
South China specifically is what it says.
Well, let's hope we
I'm
can win
getting
this.
interest right now.
It's too late.
Why? If the interest is active before the diplomatic play is over, I can still join.
And plays do last a while.
I don't know. Each time I've tried to do that, I've never been able to join in on a play.
You guys can't make an alliance?
No, it don't say. Let's see.
Or even a defensive pact?
I thought we had a defensive pact.
No. It says I need at least 300 diplomacy points to keep it active, but I have 1,000 in the pool right now.
Oh, I see. You know, there's a research called multilateral alliances. Until you have multilateral alliances, you can only have one actual alliance. Everything else has to be a defensive pact.
Yeah, I have an alliance with you, Raz.
Yeah, I see that.
Let me try to end that alliance and get an alliance with Travis.
Okay.
Hopefully that works, because if I lose the Opium Wars, the statuses I get are god-awful. And they affect you for...
I am passed for a day. Why can't we make an alliance?
Are your relations high enough?
Do you have enough diplomatic points?
Well, he should. He just broke his alliance with me.
I am in the negative, but that's...
You're in the negative of influence?
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
That would be a big problem, yeah.
You have to have at least 400 to maintain this diplomatic action.
Before it lets you do it, yeah. But it might be a different number for him, but yeah. If you're in the negative, I don't think it'll let you do it.
Well, you can go in the negative, that's no problem, but...
Well, it does say as a requirement that you need to have enough to maintain it. I don't know if that means to initiate it to begin with, but that's what it sounds like.
Let me see, what can I...
You have investment rights in Greece?
They are the super world power in 2015 or something. The global financial market. There we go.
I gotta cancel some stuff?
Alright, hopefully that allows you to join now.
Well, you can probably bring me in, right?
I guess let's hope so.
Britain has an infamy of 7. So they want a treaty port and they want war reparations.
You're gonna pay us because we go to war with you.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what they want.
I'm gonna take Australia.
Maybe survive the British first.
Oh
Well, I'll put that as a war goal anyway.
no, I lost the landed voting. Well, this shit better work now, because kinda has to.
The interest is active, but I still can't join.
Yeah, it's what I was saying. It's already too late. So hopefully I'm able to call you in once the war actually starts.
No, you can, because you have to do that in the diplomatic play.
Well, hopefully I win it then.
And that's why I asked you. It's only an interest in China, okay.
Well, I mean, as far as I knew, I never had a problem with specific areas being an interest.
Yeah,
if a country's
if you
an
hover
interest,
over it, it tells you that, like, when it popped up before, if you hover over it, it tells you that you need that specific region as an interest.
guess I was maybe using a mod or something.
A diplomatic tour to get influence or boost up the monks. Yeah, just boost up the monks. Hey, boost up the monks. I'm gonna need to spread out a little bit more other things to upgrade my construction buildings as well. And a lot of this is also going to include, say, a need for cotton plantations. And that is in addition to iron. The main ones we're looking at is Shikoku and Tohoku. Oh, these names, man. We already have Kanto kind of accounted for. If I put a cotton plantation up here, and then down here, that should help with that. Oh my god, we have professional army. I finally passed something. Yeah, well, we missed out on the landed voting, but we got professional army at the very least. We have a fuck ton of radicals now, though. This will help me reorganize my military quite a bit, though that's gonna take a moment. One thing is wood in Kansai still isn't really very great, even with tools kind of buffing it up. just due to the way it is. Like, there's a lot of other things here, so we might want to help this along a little bit to get it into a better position. We're not going to be able to change a whole lot for a while, but if we just kind of go all in for a minute, right? Then that could work out. So, for example, this would only really involve like a second tooling shop at best. But if I take a second tooling shop, put it in Kansai, where we seem to have potential problems with having enough job seekers for some reason. They don't have qualifications. Maybe I need to put a thing down to buff up qualifications, but then I won't be quite buffing up the road maintenance everywhere, which only really hurts the state construction efficiency, which is not really exceptionally problematic. We know we're gonna have some extra iron. I'm gonna build a plantation in Kansai for cotton, and I already put some qualification mobility stuff here because we're having problems with qualifications there for some reason. I don't really understand it so far, but that should set this up pretty well to maybe end up converting these construction sectors there, potentially, as well. Now, it's going to need quite a bit, actually, for iron frame buildings at level 3. We're going to need, like, a little bit more. Though, there should be some excess just sitting around already in other locations. We could maybe just ignore that for a moment. And there will be excess iron and everything else we need as well. So potentially not a problem. However, also we will need more tools. So we'd also want another level of tooling there. Or to bolster this tooling with a higher level. And we could do that. It would just need another iron mine, of which I plan to have a little bit of extra sitting around elsewhere anyway. I'll probably just toss one more into Kanto, just to make sure that I have enough in the long run, just somewhere, even if the local prices get a little mad. The wood prices here are pretty mad as well in Kansai, because we have a lot of things consuming wood over here that we're just not really paying attention to. So, oof. At the very least, I know I should be able to, well, maybe not, right? If this is also going to consume some as well in Kansai, maybe we just need more wood in general. That can be like, we can still do that, and that could just kind of come after. But let's say we do just 1, 2, 3 for now at the end of the list. I have a very long construction queue queued up right now. Our bureaucracy is doing a little better with that government administration place, so that's nice. And colonization appears complete. We really just have a very long period where we're just going to be building stuff up. I don't have any laws going right now. I do have the professional army, which is nice. Having National Guard would hurt the Intelligista still, so that's not too great. The Intelligista would be happy if we had a dedicated police force. That is 18% chance to progress. It's better than 16 at the start, but still not really, like, amazing or anything. We give it a shot, though. Dedicated police force. Let's give it a shot again, now that we don't have anything really special happening. And then at the end of all this, I want to go into this army, and I want to start building a bunch of it up in Kansai. Though I don't know how that's going to work with these qualifications. I do know I want to build it up quite a bit in Kansai. I don't know how much to really build initially. I know I want to be, like, centralizing the military in the center there. I don't know how big it really needs to be. It's all crap anyway. We'll just queue up 5 for now, just to kind of see how that goes. Because that has to compete for the construction queue just as much as anything else does. And as you see, this stuff can take a while, but I am clearly getting set to actually get some stuff set up. Hence, you know, I'm gonna have cotton plantations all over the place. With all this construction going on, I'm really getting to the point where I need more money. My money's starting to run out, my money pool, and I'm doing a lot of building. Everyone's getting jobs, which does add to, like, taxes, but I have so many other things that need to be accomplished at the moment. I know a government administration adds to taxation capacity, but, like, right now, you know, with all these peasants, you know, there's this huge taxation capacity that's just not being met anyway, and building it up would really not be very helpful. I could, for example, decide to throw, like, a gold mine down over here and see if that helps, but it says that there's not enough qualified job seekers over here either, and that also uses tools. A lot of this is temporary too. Look at the construction goods that we're paying for right now, building up these iron mines and whatnot. That's where a lot of money's going right now. Military wages are a very small amount of it. Oh, hey, we got a 10% increased success chance on dedicated police force, so that's pretty good. I'm running out of money.
Me too.
Well, I could cancel this road maintenance and try to throw in a tax. Maybe I should cancel 2 of them.
How's it going, Travis?
At this rate.
Horrible.
Services, I know, generates a lot. Transportation generates a lot. They only really are consumed by the middle to upper strata. Anyway.
No, I'm not.
Yes, we are.
Services is a really big chunk of money I can get right now, so we'll go for those services right now. That really already helps quite a bit. I canceled road maintenance in Toko. I don't think I still have quite enough to do transportation as well. No, I need a little bit more. I might hold off on that until we finish this giant amount of construction we're doing in Kanto. But then I would do that. Or maybe I could just cancel, like, Kyoto's right now. I know we need the social mobility at the very least, but if I cancel road maintenance there, then I can go in here, and I can add in transportation as another one. Let's throw in transportation. That's another little bit of money being generated. May lead to more radicals. From this point, I would need to, like, just go higher on taxes in general. Just because, like, we're not really technologically advanced or efficient enough to just chase more taxes right now. That's not really a thing that I can do. One down thing is if I try to get any, like, money back out of... Oh, hey, look, we have positive, like, for a second. That might be, like, days that some construction finishes. I think that's probably what it is. Maybe. But it's very... Oh, what's this? Backroom dealings. Oh, great. If I take a setback... If I don't take a setback, we're going to lose success chance. I'll take a setback. That's fine. We'll lose some bureaucracy. We're only in the introduction portion because, of course, we are. Oh, man, they went right for the capital. They went right for his capital. That's brutal. Maybe I should improve relations with the UK so that they don't come after me. They don't have an event to come after me, but I feel like I should improve relations with them so that they don't come after me. Ideally, France is protective of me. So that's nice of them. Maybe I should begin improving relations with them as well at this point. Just to have more on my side, just in case. There's also the Netherlands, too, which isn't, like, the most important thing. They're just kind of protective of me in general. But I can't get very much other than, like, a defensive pact. And it's not like they could actually stand up to Britain. France could, but only France. One reason I look at this is because I'm tempted to take out a little bit more of these military units here. If I go by one state, if we go by, say, Chugoku here, and I take everyone in Chugoku, alright, I can just do this. Confirm, move them to another army, and then just delete all these. I could save a little bit of money. However, that will weaken the samurai too, which isn't too great. But I'll disband that, so we have 10 less now. I do still have, like, 5 more built up for the capital, like, in the queue, but it's at the end of the queue, and it's a very slow thing as it is. So we are getting ready to buff things up a little bit better here. We got all these iron mines finishing in Kanto. That's kind of like the start of it. Ooh, a new power block formed by America. Association of Syndicates.
The US.
They made a trade league. That sounds like America. I could make my own. I just have no reason to right now, because, like, I'm still closed borders and everything. Oh no. Another setback. That sucks. This one's not working out very well. Narfi's at war with the Ottomans. Narfi, you're at war with the Ottomans?
Yeah. I'm helping Egypt.
Jesus Christ. You're as all over the place as the UK is.
Well, you have to if you want to keep up with them.
An agitator appears. He started a movement to enact homesteading. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait, what?
I'm losing money fast.
Did I do it?
100k
No, I didn't.
every, what is it, month?
Potential for 1 agitator.
I believe it's by a week.
Oh, done by per week.
Okay, yeah, he's... This guy started an enact homesteading movement. That's actually really good. Enact homesteading? I forget where it is, but I know that's good. Is that under here? No, it's not, but it's somewhere here. It's a land reform. We have serfdom. If we enacted homesteading, that would be crazy. That would get rid of so much shogunate power if it worked, but it would make farmers pretty powerful. And support is very high. Oh my gosh. It would radicalize the shogunate, though, which is a big problem. Like, I would need to get rid of a lot of stuff to actually make this go through, because it's an immediate -20 with them. Okay, so I can swap the tooling workshops in Kanto over to wrought iron tools at this point. That is just a guaranteed thing I can do. Another thing is, if a civil war starts, if I go the civil war path, then this could be not very great. I would have to really lower my military to guarantee that nothing crazy happens if I go with this homesteading, but it would be great at getting control of my nation. Okay, so what we're gonna do is...
Here, I'll be back real quick. Pause it whenever.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna cancel the dedicated police force. Alright? Now we're not gonna press this button yet. We're gonna take the army. And we're going to... Where is it? Well, I guess this is it. We're going to move... I guess just specifically Kanto. And then, can I just select all? Like right here? Is that a thing? No. That's not how that works. That's quite annoying. But, Kanto, move you guys like this, and then move you guys, new army. Yeah, so Kanto, not Kanto. Wait, no, that's not even the one I want, actually. Oh gosh, I'm messing this up. But Kansai, there you go, Kansai. Move you guys, confirm. And then, this is gonna be wacky wild. This is petite bourgeoisie. I don't want to get rid of either of you at the moment, so you guys can stay. And then I'm gonna go here, and this is gonna really weaken the samurai in the long run. But I'm gonna go ahead and just disband all of this. So that is nothing now. I'm gonna disband that. Also, I have to re-add to the queue this stuff right there. That's gonna be at the end of the thing again. And now that it's all in my capital, in Kansai, I'll go ahead and radicalize the shogunate. Alright. Let's go. One building affected by a shortage in the Japanese market. Pretty sure that's just because iron production hasn't started yet because there was no demand. But I put it on a tooling workshop, that'll get demand going. All of this stuff that I've done in advance, a lot of this could get fucked up by what is about to occur if there's a civil war. And my gold reserves are still running out. One downside. I think the more I add into construction sectors as well, like the worse it's just going to be in general. But there isn't any more on the list for a while anyway. And there might be a civil war in a moment anyway. So, illegitimate government. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't look too great. It's just like, yeah, very illegitimate because the shogunate's not in it anymore. Because they're radicalized. So there's a revolution to preserve serfdom. Radicalism is critical. Basically guarantees a civil war. Fair enough. It's going to be like the whole country leaving, basically, except Kyoto. So a lot of this stuff's going to get messed up, but we'll take a look at it once this is done. They're not going to have a military, but I am. And so I can just clean up my own nation. Oh, I still own all this stuff over here. This is unincorporated. I could incorporate it for bureaucracy. I don't really have bureaucracy to be doing that right now, so we're not going to bother. And it would take 20 years, because there's nothing in common culturally. That means they don't pay taxes, but I think that means I also don't pay bureaucracy for them.
I'm back. I guess the good news is that I don't get that really massive debuff for 3 more years, so maybe I can still kick them out in time.
Society. Hopefully. Oh, we have empiricism now.
It's the war over.
That's cool.
Yeah. Though, like, I'm quickly becoming bankrupt, so when it comes to the fighting, you're gonna
I should throw banking in. I really could use banking quite a bit. Let's throw that in there.
When's the truce? Hopefully it's within 3 years. Hold on.
Also almost bankrupt.
I am also almost out of money. And I'm about to have a massive revolution.
Never mind, it's too late anyway. Hopefully that debuff isn't as bad as I remember it.
Yeah, this revolution I'm about to fight, the goal is pretty much I'm going to be getting rid of serfdom. So peasants will be able to move around. The shogun is going to lose a 50% power buff. I'm going to move over to homesteading, which is going to give some power to farmers instead. And the petite bourgeoisie will attract some more. And this will really upend the shogunate.
Can't you do tenant farmers?
No, this is a movement. Like this is this was an agitator that showed up and has a 70% chance of success. So I was like, well, I have to take this, but it's gonna radicalize the revolutionaries. So be it coax them back. Support salvaged. The Intelligista are losing. Interest group pop attraction. I'll lose 5% bureaucracy. Oh, 5%. I thought it was 5. Holy shit. Alright, well that's not as good, but hey. It's gonna be really annoying because I think when the revolution goes, like, I'm gonna lose like all of this construction that I have queued up, and so that's gonna be fun. The money's still going into it, but I don't know how we're gonna get the money situation under control. That's gonna be interesting. But this should help. This should definitely help. Homesteading should change things dramatically. Homesteading progressed to consideration, but you know, we have this civil war coming and this is an illegitimate government just completely. There's really no way to reform it to make it even remotely good. We're just gonna piss off the monks if we do that. They're currently the leading interest group. We have another rival.
I needed to influence.
I got some increased mortality rate in Hokkaido because of the impending civil war that's coming, which is 50% progress towards the revolution. And this isn't really going fast enough to stop it, so yeah, it's guaranteed. And my money is still running out, which is not very fortunate. I don't really know what to do about that, except slow down construction of things. Oh, somehow my whaling stations got expanded. I'm guessing I know how. I could change this over right now, even though it's not really going to be very important because I'm about to temporarily lose it. Alright, this might seem a little weird, but I think I'm going to just buff up my taxes like extremely high right now. We're in like civil war times anyway. This would allow me to kind of maintain things pretty well, at least for right now, which is because we're literally on the verge of running out of money. This would buff up my consumption taxes and everything enough for it to be a little non-problematic for a moment. Who cares about more radicals when we're about to have a revolution anyway? I have it set up, now that I have a professional army, especially, so that this really isn't going to be a problem, theoretically. Troubles of the Commons. Progress of Civil War. I could change the progress, reduce it, or increase it. It's gonna happen pretty much no matter what. Standard of living for lower strata and Kansai. That's actually really good. But aristocrats become radical. I mean, it is what it is, you know? 5 years interest group, political strength reduction. Yeah, I mean, shrug, right? You know? I'll take the standard of living for lower strata. I think they would appreciate that. Home settings on law enactment. It's gonna take an extra tick for this revolution to start. I wonder if there's some chance that this could pass before this happens. I don't think it matters, because they're still gonna be radicalized anyway. Well, I'll only have my buffs in Kansai for right now. I'll boost up the resource industry in Kansai. That can help the wood temporarily, which will help prices and costs and things. My money now, my gold reserves are actually going back up due to my very high taxes that I have now. So that's something. Also, as it stands, I think I'll put banking up first. That's probably what I'll do. And then we'll throw in line infantry after that, and then intensive agriculture after that. With the way things are going, I think I'll need it kind of more in that order. Though I think medical degrees just is not really needed, but it could be useful still to change our healthcare laws, because we don't even have a health system. I'd rather have a charity hospital than no health system. Heavy handers. Who's this? Ruler and politician? Irani Tokugawa. Ruler, is he the leader? Irani Tokugawa. Heir apparent. Okay, yeah, that's the guy. He should stand down. Change progress of civil war. Interest group pop attraction for him. He loses popularity. And this would basically provoke it for a chance of things going worse for him. No, I'll just take like the guaranteed things going worse for him. That's better for us, I'm pretty sure. And this is not really going to change when this starts anyway. So, the Brits are now puppeting someone in Indonesia. Because of course they are. And my revolution is going to start in probably like 5 weeks. I think this is going to completely fuck with my construction queue as well.
Oh, and by the way, if a civil war breaks out, they can delete your own buildings.
This will, I've had some time to prepare, and this will definitely upend the shogunate quite a bit. I wonder what my government will look like after this is done. I could probably stop, suppressing these guys at this point. There's not a huge point. I'll take that authority back, thank you. I could use that to implement another tax, but there's not many other things really to tax. Luxury items, so porcelain, I guess, would be a good one. Let's do that. Let's get luxury items porcelain as another consumption tax with that money. Okay, it has begun. I need to mobilize my troops. It'll cost grain and money. That's not too bad. It is a pretty small army at this point, but they're mobilizing. Revolution is upon us. All right. Revolution is upon me. And I now have homesteading. Wow.
Do you need help? I can help.
Oh, you're capable of helping?
Yeah.
If you want to help. I mean, I did this in such a way that right now they don't have any troops. So, I don't know. I don't really think I need help. I'm mobilizing my troops right now. And then I think I'm just going to slowly steamroll them.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, because...
I'm just offering it.
How can you help?
I can support you.
Oh, you have the ability to do that. Oh, I see, you do. Yeah, you do. Sway countries during... Wait, you can only sway during diplomatic maneuver phase? What? Am I not at war right now?
In the escalation phase. And opening moves.
So am I not actually at war yet?
No.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, cool. So I have time. I mean, alright, if you want to join, you can help me push through them faster.
If the circle is completely full, it goes to war.
My troops are getting mobilized, though, and I will be ready. Enact consumption-based taxation. What the fuck? The damn radical, the agitator that showed up and allowed me to enact homesteading now wants me to enable consumption-based taxation. I mean, that's just not happening.
Yeah, that is the worst one.
Yeah, that is not happening. You're bad. Bad boy. I can send him into exile. I might.
Up, and now the British are embargoing me, and I'm further in debt. Yay.
So yeah, to fix my money, I put like taxes are like very high and everything.
I can ask an obligation of you. I don't know if you want to join my market, if that's possible then.
I don't think there's any harm in you having an obligation anyway, so... I think that just helps you convince, though. Yeah, I don't know. We could try it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna exile this guy, though. I'm gonna exile him. Support, obligation, sure. There you go, you have an obligation, sir. My money has gone back to being not very good.
Some troops?
You could send some, yeah. If you can get them to, like, Hokkaido, for example, the northern area, and you, like, push south. You shouldn't need to send a lot if you send any at all, because, again, I set this up so that they don't really have any troops.
I will send a few.
I don't know how much they can really get in a short time period, but I don't think they can get very many. Gold has been discovered in Hokkaido. Again? What? Again? So what does that mean? That means more income, clearly. Where's... Okay, so there's more gold fields there, all of a sudden. Alright. Well, that's good. That's income. I need income. While all this stuff is happening, I could try to go ahead and make some gold mines in Hokkaido, but... Right now, they don't exactly have market access for the time being, so I don't know if there's even a purpose to that. I kind of canceled a lot of the things I was building just because of money here, so I don't really know, like, all of what we should do there. I guess I could just keep an eye on it. There's still other things I needed to produce that were going to be here, like another tooling workshop. And then it was going to be
the US is also getting bigger.
Logging camps, and then there was also a cotton plantation I was going to put there. We seem to have like money again due to that gold, so I'll just dump all that stuff down again. And there was also one in Shikoku. I'll put that at the end of the list.